Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to FF14 Dawntrail, patch 7.0 MSQ, or Main Scenario Questline, or Main Story Questline. In the last video, or last two videos technically, since I'll probably split the video up before I start the dungeon, I started the Resilient Sun quest, which had me going through a dungeon, and now I'm going through a trial. So let's see what everyone has to say, and then team up. We helped Lamati to triumph over Zoral Jar in the right of succession. Even if Kona hadn't asked, it is our duty to see this battle through. Zoral Jar will not rest until he has brought the entire world to heel. We must put a stop to him, once and for all. Zoral Jar will require time to fully harness the souls he has absorbed. Ideally, we can finish things beforehand. How many souls are in you? Thousands? Millions? Everyone is counting on us. We cannot lose, no matter what. To strike down her brother for the sake of her people. Hers is a terrible burden, but she has us to help her bear it. Judging from his words, Zoral Jar will spare no souls for resurrection. He will burn through every last one to achieve his ambition. The amount of souls he has, he's kind of like Zodiark in a way now. If Zoral Jar isn't holding back, then we need but return the favor. First shall we honor Gulul Jaja. Alright. Uklamat. Everkeep. Item level 680. 671. Alright. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Sectoral, Everkeep. King of Resolve, Zoral Jar.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel.
I need to know one. I need to know one? I kneel to no one. Can't read Everkeep, can I? Nah. Alright then, alright. Zoral Jar. Let's go!
Victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen.
You underestimate me.
I need more power.
Oh no you don't. His health's going down way too quick. He's gonna transform. Yeah, he's gonna transform. It's gonna be like Valkyrie. Oh shit. Out of my way.
More! I need more!
Was that attack like patricidal or something? Ether density is surged even further.
Visions are these.
Are you all right?
First promise was born to sit on the throne. None can compare to first Resilient. Are these your memories?
Is this my weakness given shape?
Thunder of the Ronic. Patricidal Peak. Yeah, that's a name. Vorpal Blade. Alright. Oh, it's getting smaller. It's getting smaller. It's getting smaller. Out of my way! Oh, it's coming back out. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna transform.
No limits will bind me.
No chance this is the fight.
Hold still.
Stop this, your body won't survive. He won't stop, it's for us to stop him.
Be gone, along with my pitiful past.
None compared to the resilient sun. Uh-oh. God, this music goes hard. And then Pitcher's Isle. Calamity's Edge.
There.
Transform. Soul Overflow. Yeah, this is Transform. Knockback. No knockback? Nope, cutscene. There's knockback. Oh, hello. Little Jar. Siblings.
I am the worthy king. There is no miracle.
No, not the baby, not the baby, not the baby. What a clone. No!
This is my path.
The baby!
I trust only in myself.
Holy shit.
It's mine, the ultimate power.
Oh shit. Oh, move, 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 move.
This power
You're trying to grow a second head.
of my authority.
Yeah. Readies his blades. Smiting circuits? Oh, alright. He controls the blades, no shit. We can avoid it by closing the distance. It's outside next. Thanks, Ions.
Creation yields to my command.
Dawn of a new age. Oh, okie dokie. Pushes the world to a distorted dawn. Oh, we have to jump around, don't we?
This will hurt.
Bitter reaping. Volok.
My will resonates with its reality.
Sink. The distorted world comes into sequence. Oh. You're not giving me much time here, are you? What am I supposed to do?
Mine is a path.
Just follow me. I can guarantee I might not steer you wrong. He's created spatial distortions. It was... Oh, I see. I see. Here's fine. Here's not fine. Alfie.
Fly, my blades.
And in extreme, it's going to be like all of them. That's the first time I use that move.
All is mine to make.
What?
And unmake.
I got it wrong. Oopsie.
Blade.
Half full. Ah. Alright. Imbues his blades with power. In and here. Half circuit. Out and here.
Hold still.
Would there be a second head in extreme?
Power.
Did they do many, like, form changes in extreme? I don't think they did.
You cannot stop us.
Mine is a path.
Yep, now it's all full. Alright.
Fly, my
Is it like
blades.
there, or is it like just there? I need to understand this.
You underestimate me.
Follow Ishtola. Ishtola can see the ether.
No mercy.
Oh, Ishtola! We must hold fast.
Resonate.
Which one are we thinking here? Yo. Oh, kill once! Oh. Oh.
Blade.
I'll fall. Alright, who is it gonna be?
Mercy.
Don't be Alcé, don't be Alcé, don't be Alcé, don't be Alcé. I do not need the explosion of light. Oh shit, it is. Damn you, Alcé! Actualize.
Now I'll show you.
Evade this.
In and here. Oh, we nearly got him. He'd probably start off in this phase, wouldn't he? Ah, it's like, ugh, I don't like that. Get him before he kills me, please. Thank you. No card. Did he scream out the other, like, mouth hole? That's... Ugh. I do not like that. I do not like that. Alright, let's see what you guys have to say. He has used up all his souls, as he said he would. He truly held nothing back. Kyle? It's finally over. So it is done. His desire to surpass his father knew neither limit nor reason. If only you had found another way. Brother. So even the boss says something. Alright. Story time.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Who needs any of that? Just give him love. I'm sure Ghoul Jar Jar gave you love too.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked a path
You think Papa left you nothing? You God's damned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
It's not over.
Queen's beam?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sphene. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwa's is a hollow existence, that she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
Seven hells. Ah!
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Wait.
Oh, Sphene.
Uh-oh. Living Memory, eh? I think I recognize that name. What you're doing is wrong, Sphene, no matter how hard you try to convince yourself otherwise. Let the dead rest in peace. This truly bodes ill. No sooner do we deal with one threat. Yep. Mother, what's happened to you? Kakuya's vessel shows no sign of life. That such a threat existed in another reflection. When Emmett Salk bade you seek discovery, was he aware of it? Sphene has the potential to wreak unimaginable havoc with the key. We have no time to waste. This is going to be the first civilization, isn't it? Well, not the first of the first shard, but like the first Umbral Calamity. They probably had a good civilization, and then the Ascians did their thing, and then they probably fled to the ninth. If it is a ninth, that's my guess. That's my theory. Father, you goddamned fool. That woman, Sphene was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. But how to go after her? We head back to the Golden City. Kakuya might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Everyone's on the other side, isn't it? The whole reflection is the living memory, isn't it? Let's examine it. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. Kakuya's vessel shows no sign of life. Well, shit. Kakuya said that she operates her vessel from afar. Could something have befallen her? You could say that. The words Sphene spoke to your mother, did they mean anything to you? We're going to the cloud, aren't we? Those who came from my village, none of them remembered her. It's the same as what we witnessed happen to those who knew Namika. Then Kakuya's... You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Sphene projected herself into machines, Kakuya controlled hers remotely, but to me they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of ether. When that ether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So Kakuya was operating her vessel from the reflection beyond? But if none of her friends and acquaintances here remember her, then... Kakuya is an endless too. I'm sorry, Aaron. The endless? Those who were created from memories of the departed? All this time my mother was dead. She fooled us all. Sphene, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them like she does all her citizens, and she'll do anything to protect them. Such as plundering ether from the source. Alas, the Royal Jar had his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without her interference. Reflection whose people have no idea what she is willing to do. Like the 13 for the first. Then the people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go to where Sphene has gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we'll find Kakuya as well. With the gate closed, we need to find alternate means of passage. I will look into it. The Golden City. Thank you. Let's begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Anything at all. Well, first off, take up a weapon. Oh, hello. How you doing, Mega Parasect? Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. Yeah, sorry I didn't see it message beforehand. I was in cutscenes. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to head back below with Gulal Jar and get some rest. Maybe get some relic armor. That's not a bad idea. We do not need to share these developments with those in the... We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on, Gulal Jar. So is it going to be bright skies below now? Or is it just going to still be that dome? You too, Marishna. You've done more than your part for now. So leave this to us. Alright. Living memory. I've unfortunately seen that name referenced before. Oh, we got teleported. Lovely. I was living a life of excess, bound for an early grave when Kakuya came along. For I was a complete stranger, she took me under her wing and set me straight. It was out of gratitude that I joined Oblivion, but I can't imagine any other life now. I owe her everything I have, and it pains me that I couldn't say goodbye. I'll be fine. You don't need to worry about me. Oh, baby. Times like this, you've got to keep your hands moving. Yeah, so about some, like, job gear you could make. So much has happened, and so quickly. I'm still catching up mentally. Same. But where it concerns Zoral Jar, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. I only wish I could have stopped Sphene too. Stopped her from walking her misguided path. I could definitely use some rest. Mood. Tacos. Yeah, those tanking ones. Da, 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 da. The Burden of Legacy. Knight of Alexandria. Oh. A new family. Wuklamat is searching for the words to say to Shale. I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kakuya. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Kakuya, we'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. Hey, you knew then that she was already gone? We did. We all did. Kakuya forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Erenville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zoral Jar already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be believed to hear that the king had been defeated. But at the same time, they're like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with the various government bodies, but it's probably best to keep it all under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we resolve matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As to Zoral Jar's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah, yes, about that. At the time we suspect that Zoral Jar had passed, the king's authority appeared to have been transferred to Gulal Jar. He now controls an army, as a kid. Just like Alphino. You mean to say Gulal Jar's the new king? While the coronation is required to make it official, for the moment the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think of it together later, but for now, I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you. If you say so. Are you alright, Limity? Huh? What is this? Why can't I... Yeah. You've held it in for too long, hon. Slide out. Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? Nothing. You're a living being. It's perfectly normal. You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolel and rest up while the others handle the investigation? We can take Little Jar. We can have some tacos. You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kona. Hey, why don't the two of you come too? But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kona as new family. Really? Uncle Kona? Really? That is, if you're fine with it. I am. Aww. Well, then, let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kona. Little taps. Please have a good rest. You earned it. I'll keep things low-key for a while myself. Wait in front of the palace. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to end up using this portal to get to the 9th, aren't we? Oh, no longer ominous clouds. Lovely. Looking back on it, Digimon World on PS1 had convincing backgrounds. I didn't know they were pre-rendered as a kid. Huh. Right, waiting at the designated place. Hi, Kona. We brought your nephew.
You are returned!
You're not going to jump off, are you?
Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome? So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Kona!
Namachi, is this boy perhaps...
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Gululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Gululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Gululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
Aw, Uncle Kona. That's cute. Still can't accept that, can I? It's probably because it's got some monsters from the final zone. Probably. Even though I knew all was well, I'm still comforted to see Lamati with my own eyes. Or Lamachi. I'm my own person. I am! Yeah, we still don't know who your mother is, though. Or if you're a clone. It was indeed Zeraljar's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sphene. He is the king of resolve and she is the queen of reason. Just like you and me here. The people lived very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they lived them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They were good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zeraljar slaughtered them. Slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. Speak with Fukulamat again. Alright, where are we going? Over there. Oh, the music's all so good. Father, that a king should harm his own people. When his attack on Tuliolal failed, Zeraljar sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Well, maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you're right. As a resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. Damn it all, if only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Look, you could reach out to him all you like, but in the end he chose his actions. He could have just steered clear at any point. He could have just stayed in the Ninth Shard and ruled as king there, but no. He chose the path. And he chose to keep walking it. What my father did was wrong. He had to be stopped, but I'm glad I could learn a little about the person he was. Growing up, I envied my brother, but that envy may have added to his burdens. Zeraljar had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Mariashna's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all else, to Gululja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other. Isn't that right? Right. Aww. Family runs thicker than blood. You too, Mariashna. After everything we've been through, we're already as good as family. Aww. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head to the barracks. Aww. I'd like to be family with you too. How many kids am I an auntie to at this point? Like Papa did by taking us in, I want to make my family bigger. You wouldn't mind some extra family too, right, Mariashna? Let's see, I'm already an aunt to Alphino, Alice, Reen, Gaia, Meteon. No voice. I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamachi. Don't be. As vow of resolve, it was something that I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Tuliolal safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was only because we all fought as one, It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders. And then only with the aid of Ritra and his kin. Again, I didn't think he had kids. Thanks to Alpha No and thanks to Alpha No and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Radatan. And when the dragons appeared in the skies, I felt this was it. The Tuliolal you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope we can repay them one day. Indeed, once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Marishna had told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sphene. She harmed our people so that her own might live, but as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tuliolal is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's a kind of thinking that led to the conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness, and the only way to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path. Very well, Lamchi. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Corner. What are we looking at? Just sky. Alright. Da, 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 da. It's nice to be home, even if only for a while. Thanks for coming with me, Marishna. I wish there was something I could do to help. While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away so soon. But even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the Endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Marishna, for all you've done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude. Have a player housing, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. Roasted Ronique. Da 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 da. In pursuit of Sphene. Alright, I think I'm gonna be doing that quest next time. Yeah, I don't want us to run over an hour. So yeah, next time we will maybe get to the last zone. Would be nice. Would be nice.